Hi, this is Kamera. My first few minutes with God, day number 310, Mark chapter 13. So, Jesus basically is talking to his disciples, and he talks about the destruction of the temple and the end times, signs of the end times. Jesus tells them, and particularly, he's talking to James, John, Peter, and Andrew. He tells them to watch out. There's going to be people who are going to lie and deceive them, saying, not them, but telling everyone basically that they are the Messiah. Many are going to come in his name, saying that they are him. Don't be deceived by that. He says, when he talked about the end times, he says you're going to hear rumors of wars, many wars. And he says, don't be alarmed. These things must happen, but the end is still to come. He says nations will be against nations, kingdoms will be against kingdoms. There will be earthquakes in various places and famine. And these are the beginning of birth pains. He's talking about be on your guard. That's the only thing you really do is be on your guard, because you never know when the end is going to come. The end, a lot of people are thinking about the major end, but the end comes to many every day, every hour, every minute someone is leaving this earth. That's their end. So be always ready, because you have no idea when that is going to be. On guard. Always be aware of where your spirit is, where your mind is. Keep your mind fixed on Jesus and your spirit, your relationship with him. But he tells you a lot of people are going to be persecuted because of Jesus, and we know that people are always persecuted because of Jesus. He says the gospel must be preached to all nations. And if you're ever arrested for his name's sake, don't worry about what to say. The Holy Ghost will speak for you. Family's going to be against families. People are going to hate you just because of Christ. He says, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. So the days are going to be cut short, because even the very elect, it's going to be even hard for them to even make it. It's going to be so tough during those times. So he's shortened them. At that time, if anyone says to you, look, here's the Messiah, or look, there he is, do not believe it. For false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform signs and wonders. They're going to deceive. If possible, even the very elect is going to be deceived. So be on your guard. He said, I told you everything ahead of time. He says, but in those days, the sun is going to be darkened, the moon's will not give light, the stars are going to fall from the sky. He's talking about the very end times now. And he said at that time, people will see the Son of Man in the clouds. So that he's going to be coming in the clouds with great power and glory. And he will send his angel and gather his elect from the four winds, from the earth, from the ends of the earth to the ends of heaven. So now he's talking about the very, very end. Heaven and earth will pass away, he says, but my word will never, ever pass away. The day and the hour is unknown. The day and the hour, even the angels, no one knows when the day or hour of the end. Only God knows when that's going to happen. So be alert. He's telling us to be alert, be on guard. You do not know when the time will come. Keep watch, because you do not know at all. That's what he keeps telling us. Keep watch. It comes suddenly. Do not let him find you sleeping. Don't let him find you intoxicated with distractions, partying, carousing, drugs. Don't let him find you in sin when it comes. You want to be ready. You want to make sure you have yourself ready with the Lord. So we're always keeping ourselves focused on being in the will of God. And if we fall, we get it together immediately. But don't see yourself falling and continue doing it. Okay? Jesus says, what I say to you, I say to everyone. And his last word is watch. So there you go. That's day number 310, Mark chapter 13. You have a God-filled, blessed day.